As most of you can tell what kind of video this is by the title, it's something you learn in school and it's totally wonderful. History! Today in my class we were learning about two people that were famous, Eleanor Roosevelt and Amelia Earhart. And if you never paid attention in history, well, Eleanor Roosevelt was the wife of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Amelia Earhart was the first woman to fly by herself across the Atlantic Ocean. Then she became famous. One day she tried attempting to fly around the whole world with her plane. She crashed somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, and people have still not found her body to this day, nor her plane. We're going off topic, but let's go back to Eleanor Roosevelt right now. Back in the early 1920s to the late 1940s, there was a time called the Great Depression. Now, there's a book that explains how the Great Depression happened. There was this bubble with all the exchange, well, not an actual bubble, but basically someone buys a small part of the company so they own a little bit of it, and then the bubble gets bigger when they sell it to more people. Then eventually the bubble got so big it didn't even phase reality anymore, and then eventually the bubble burst like that. And this day happened on Black Thursday, where prices started falling down fast. It got ugly at the New York Stock Exchange where they did, and people were yelling, "Sell, sell," before it was too late so they wouldn't become homeless and really poor. Eventually, a bunch of people just pulled their money, a lot of money down, and that calmed a lot of people down. But it didn't end there. Prices started falling again, and then people started becoming homeless. And this was the worst economical event in history. Now that brings us to the topic of our video. Will there ever be another Great Depression? Well, it's yes and no, because there's a rule. Franklin Roosevelt made a rule so that only the governor and the president can control the stock market so it wouldn't crash. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this boring old history video.